Today, the LDN Collective are going to do a walking tour in the snow here in Newcastle. We've been showing the collective some of the key sites across Newcastle. It's quite a compact city, so it's really walkable. So starting off at the Stevenson Quarter, taking through the Centre for Life, which is a visitor centre stroke lab space, down to Newcastle's iconic Quayside under the recognisable Tyne Bridge and looking across to Gateshead Quays and the new arena site, across to 4th Goods Yard, which is a brand new development site, up past East Pilgrim Street, the site of the new HMRC development, and then ending here in the Innovation Quarter, which is Newcastle Helix.
I think for me, it's about the people and obviously the place. We have a fantastic group that have come out here and really just got to see the city from different perspectives.
Seeing a city at ground level, walking around it, there's nothing better than walking around a city to really appreciate it. Looking up as well as looking down.
Some of the most interesting things that we've seen and that I've experienced is getting to understand how the Riverside has changed over the course of the last, 30 years. And the redevelopment of that, residents and people that are living in Newcastle are actually finally able to connect with the waterfront. So it really has changed the way that people feel and use the space within Newcastle.
So we've come here to Newcastle and spent time not just visiting different places and parts of the city, but engaging with the people that are involved in shaping it.
The value of our contribution or collaboration is that we have expertise from all different fields and all specialisations all here together. So we're sharing ideas, we're reflecting on what we see, people are contributing from their own specialisations, and that can cover sustainability, placemaking, engagement, and architecture and design. We're able to quite rapidly assimilate a situation, and quite rapidly we can discuss strengths and weaknesses of the city's situation. And then when obviously we meet people from cities, we have formulated already as a walking tour some thoughts and perspective on their own city, and when they ask questions we can respond quickly with a sort of group voice, understanding the contributions each specialisation can make.
To be able to discuss future ambition of what Newcastle might be able to offer the Great North and indeed the rest of the UK has been fascinating to discuss, whether that be master planning, strategic design and development, right down to the detail of some really great architecture as well. It's been really important to have quite exciting conversations of potential regenerative future in the city.
Actually, in our jobs, we're always so focused on the here and now and what's right in front of us, and it's really good to take a breath and to actually listen and to learn, and we don't get to do that very often. And I think it's really important, especially for the private sector and from people outside our region, to understand some of the challenges we have, which may not necessarily be replicated in the southeast. So I think it's really important that we have that exchange of ideas to see how we could then learn from each other and change the place.
I think in order to continually understand what's going on in terms of city making, it's good to visit different types of cities and different locations, those kind of conversations with people.
We all want to make a difference. I think that's what gives the most satisfaction in any project, when you feel like you've actually made a difference and changed things for the better.
It's all very easy when you're in a city to almost not appreciate what you're doing and also take guidance from what others are doing. So a visit like this, really helps us to hear that feedback, to hear suggestions on, what we could be doing better, but also to be able to make those connections and to hopefully create lasting partnerships that we can build on and that we can work together in the future.